James Helder, IFL TV, in association with MTK Global. With me, I've got promoter Eddie Hearn. We're in Belfast, just witnessed Ryan Burnett unify the bantamweight division with a great win over Zhakiyanov. Firstly, put into words how pleased you are with the performance shown by Ryan Burnett.
Yeah, I'm pleased. I mean, as you've just seen, Ryan's just been taken to hospital. Hopefully just precautionary, just exhausted after the fight. You know, wasn't too well in the change rooms, but conscious and gone out to hospital now. It was a grueling battle. You know, the first 6 rounds, a lot of inside work. He nullified him so well. It was such a smart performance. Adam Booth's tactics were absolutely bang on. And I thought it was a commanding victory. Last sort of half of the fight, 4 or 5 rounds, he beat him up. And it was just a great win, unified champion of the world.
Real fan-friendly fight. The crowd in here in Belfast was so appreciative of Ryan Burnett. It's fantastic to see that, and you could hear him beating the floor. I mean, cheering and cheering all the way through the fight.
Different class, you know. I think the fans here in Belfast are on another level, and you know, so they should be for Ryan Burnett. You know, he's a kid. He's gone and won the world title. Then he's wanted to take on another champion in his first fight. He's unified the division, and you know, he's a real star. He's an exceptional talent, and you know, he's only 25 years old. So, you know, to go and achieve that at such a young age is exceptional.
You could tell by the look of enjoyment and thrill, how thrilled Adam Booth was in the ring, to then the look of worry when he came back to the changing room. As you mentioned, Ryan Burnett taken to the hospital, but we're led to believe it's just precautionary.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, look, you know, when it's a fight like that, it's you know, always taxing physically. You know, like I said, hopefully it's just precautionary. We'll head down there now and make sure he's okay, and he's in the best hands right now. But he you know, even after the fight, he was. You could tell that he was, you know, in a bit of discomfort. His ear, he said, he was hurting him. So he was brought back quite quickly. No real media, and then straight back to the change room. And you know, I think they were a bit concerned about him in the change room, so took him on his way. So fingers crossed, all okay.
What would you like to see Ryan Burnett do now? What are the plans? What are you looking at?
Be healthy. You know,
of course.
First and foremost. And then, you know, have a good Christmas, and then, you know, weigh up the options. Obviously, a great division domestically. Jamie McDonnell, Paul Butler, you know, 2 options for him in the new year. You've got Tete, who's a very good champion, tough fight. You've got Yamanaka, who's obviously got beat, but maybe reinstated because of Neary's failed drug test. Got the possibility of Ryan moving up to super bantam as well. Boxing in America, so, you know, like I said, right now it's just about him being healthy. And you know, having a good rest and see what the future holds.
Godspeed, his health is alright. I mean, speaking to him and Adam Booth in the past, they said they have ambitions to go up the weights and become a multi-weight world champion. Do you feel the time's right, or do you see him at bantamweight for a little while longer?
Yeah, you know, I think it's always a stress for these guys to make the weight. I don't think it's, you know, different for anyone. He makes bantam okay. It's tight, but it's tight for everyone. I know. Yeah, I know. It's about one of our legs, James. But
I weighed that when I was 8.
yeah, you know, I think there's definitely the possibility of moving up to super bantam, and that's a division that, you know, particularly is exciting in the States right now.
Huge credit to Ryan Burnett for the way he performed tonight. Must have been a lot of pressure on his head. Coming here, sort of Zhakiyanov, the history that they've had together.
Yeah, it was, and it was such an intelligent performance. You know, Adam Booth got the tactics spot on, nullified the work in the early part of the fight, and started to push him back in the second half. And you know, I had him by probably 5 or 6 rounds, to be honest with you, and I thought it was a great win.
Little bit of controversy down the card. Paul Highland Jr., Steve Ormond, great fight.
Brilliant
very
fight.
Fan-friendly
One of the, you know, the best undercard fights I've seen this year. I had Ormond nicking the fight, to be honest with you.
117, 110 to Highland.
No, shocking, absolutely shocking. I mean, again, I saw a few tweets, that was my fault again, but you know, people got to understand, these are independent judges, foreign judges, brought in by the IBF. That lady who scored that fight also scored the main event. I can't remember her card actually, but I just
was you
can't
worried when you heard that card initially?
I can't see how. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I did think, by me, you know, but I can't, like you. Fergal won. Yeah, good. Like you could have had it 2 rounds. I think most people scored it for Ormond. I just saw Highland switched off in the back end of the fight. Massive credit to Ormond because he fought like his career depended on it, and although he lost, he can definitely come again.
Was that judge scoring the cheering and the chanting? Do you think it's home fighter syndrome when you're hearing things land, but you hear a crowd?
That fight 117.
What, say every time he threw a punch and the crowd cheered, does that affect it?
After 7 or 8 rounds, Highland was winning the fight easy. You know, and then I had Ormond just nicking it by winning like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like, you got a knockdown, but 117, 110, he's fighting.
Great win for James Tennyson against Darren
Yeah, it's a
Traynor.
great fight. Yeah, fair play to them too. Yeah, he's very exciting. He punches very hard. Got wobbled himself.
Very likeable as
well.
Yeah,
very, very exciting, fan-friendly fighter. Unbelievable performance by Josh Kelly. I think he's still trending on Twitter at the moment. I mean, just
we'll come to Josh Kelly in a minute. I mean, is there a chance of Corrales vacant WBA title? Tennyson sort of
he's
slipping
top
in there?
5. I mean, the truth is with Tennyson, he should be going British, Commonwealth, European. Now, Martin Ward's probably going to vacate British Commonwealth soon, but he's found himself top 5. You know, I think that's giving him too much credit, to be honest with you. I mean, I think he should squeeze in the top 15, but, you know, now he's in a position where he may go top 3 and, you know, could be in for a vacant title, or certainly a final eliminator. But now that's probably a step too early, but if the opportunity presents itself.
Now, you mentioned Josh Kelly. We've got the elusive PBK here. I'm just about to bring him into shot. How are you, Josh? Congratulations. Congratulations on the win. How does it feel to be trending on Twitter as well, coincidentally?
Still trending.
And still trending on Twitter.
And the new trending. I'm alright. I'm alright, it's a good shot. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling hungry, so that's why I'm eating now. What are you eating, by the way? A little bit of a recovery shake. I've just had one of them little recovery shakes and a bit of banana. That's sweet.
Okay, wasn't very naughty, was it?
Thoughts on Ryan Burnett beating Zhakiyanov to unify the division?
That was electric. He done everything what he did in training and more. And Zhakiyanov was an animal, to be fair. And Ryan outworked him on the inside and boxed him on the outside. And mate, I nearly cried in there when I got it. I jumped in. I'm really electric, but one day we'll get there. Or me, sure, not me.
Dad and lad, what
lad.
A great shot! What a great shot this is.
Only about 12 years older than him.
I think he needs to grow his beard a bit more.
Yeah. I don't wear my pants inside out.
Fucking hell. I've got mine inside out now.
Plans for the man with the inside
Well, he was going to box in Monaco, but we're planning a big fight for December 17. Hand's a little bit sore as well, so we're going to skip Monaco and just prepare now for the Hey Bellew card, and the O2. And Adam, I mean, if you knew the names that these guys were throwing at me.
Go on, give us one example.
Well, Ashley Fairbairn, I mean, Mamuna, who just won the European title. You know, I mean, like, it's just basically everyone inside the top 30 would. And, you know,
it's not me calling him out by
no, he's like, he was quite scared of that geezer tonight, to be honest with you.
I'm always intending to what fight you are.
But that's the, you know, the way he's performing in sparring, that's the way he's performing in the ring as well. And, you know, I don't think we're going to go mad in December, but we want a good fight. You know, I think pick up a nice title, little 10-round fight, and then headline in Newcastle in March.
Are you excited to go back to the North East with some real talent?
Yeah, we've got Lewis Ritson as well, British title, just signed him, he put in a great performance. And, you know, those two, also Bradley Saunders, there's some good fighters on there, Simon Vallily, everyone's up for title fights. The North East is such a great boxing city. He's the man that's going to be spearheading it over the next few years.
Lewis Ritson v Paul Highland Jr.
Possibly, good fight, yeah.
Take the credit for that.
Thanks for the matchmaking.
I appreciate that, that's free. Great performance tonight, thank you very much.
No worries, mate.
See you soon.
All right, mate.